right, this is June 2nd, looking at Hoya Job Central, employer perspective, employer functionality for work in progress. This is looking at it from the point of view of an experienced employer who's been doing and been active in the system. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. And here we go. So first thing we're going to be looking at is the home page. Now, one thing, the home page is not currently active. This is the information we want to have posted here, but it is not currently active except for the hot links. So I could jump in and schedule a new event, or if I was back on the home page, I could jump in and post a new job if I wanted to. But otherwise, the data that's in the home page, these are going to be dashboards that have not yet been created. Okay, but I can go ahead and look at my profile. We have an issue with the logo here, which we're going to fix, but I can see everything that's going on. One of the things that I notice here is I've got an alumni perspective here. So this came from the person by the name of Alumni Test, and I can go in and look at that. And see, here's the person, here's where they're coming from. I can go ahead and read the perspective in detail, and if I have some disagreements with it, I can't change it, but I could contact that person and ask them to make some changes to it. All right, if we take a look at events, I've got some events that are going on here. We look at these are all approved events. Sorry about that. We take a look at the Technology Expo. What's going on? We actually have one attendee at that so far. That's there, right? I can take a look at jobs that I already have in the system. What's happening with those jobs that are here. Let's say one of the things you'll notice here is that I have jobs without interview schedules, because when I requested them, I didn't request them to be OCI or OCR, but I can decide, hey, I would like to request an interview schedule for this, and I can come in and there's the job title, a few required fields around that, and I would submit for approval or just decide to save it. In this case, I'm going to hit cancel. And let's say I want to take a look at this, or my executive chef position. What's going on there? Those are my interviewers we have, right? Back to the world of looking at jobs, I can see that for these jobs I've got a couple of applicants. I can see what's there. I could email them if I wanted to. They are currently invited for interviews, or I could make a resume book out of what's here. That would be my choice. This test job 5. Again, I got 2 people who've been invited for interviews. So, welcome to do things and look at things in that regard. And I think that's pretty much all that someone would do. They want to create a new event, they can certainly do that. We already saw how to do that. We're looking at it from the point of view of a new employer. So I will leave it at that for now.